Well, the level has bamboo in the name, so I wonder what this is going to be based off of. Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, we finished Spooky Swamp, and that was about it, and the episode wasn't as short as I thought it was going to be. In this episode, we're going to be going Oriental.
Spyro! Rhinox have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed for the whirligig to take you to Evening Lake. We've tried asking them to leave, but there's no reasoning with them.
I'm not exactly sure what gender these people are. I'm gonna guess they're female, but they're kind of like those voices where you don't really know. It either kind of sounds like a slightly prepubescent man or something like that, but what we basically have to do is we have to go around and take care of all the enemies around here. I mean, I do not think we have to take care of this guy, but it's a good idea to take care of that guy right away, because eventually we will be going back there to get him or whatever, but I guess as we wait, we can actually just get these gems as they push that little boulder out of the way. So, while we get these gems, I want to say that, sorry if you hear me sniffing, that is because, well, that actually goes into the reason why I haven't been recording lately. The main reason I have not been recording lately is because of, I believe it started close to about a week ago. I believe it was last Saturday, which today's Friday, so yeah, it's been about a week. I woke up and my eyes would really hurt, and my throat would hurt, and, like, I had a runny nose, basically. Well, the runny nose came later, but I kind of thought, I was pretty sure I was having, like, major allergy problems, and then, like, the hurt eyes went on, well, not hurt eyes, but the eyes hurting went on for about 2 days, and then what happened was my eyes stopped hurting, but first there's an egg right here. If we can actually get the egg, thank you, Dwight. But yeah, going more to the eyes hurting story, my eyes hurt for about 2 days, I believe, and then it kind of stopped, and I was feeling a little bit better, but the main problem was there. The main problem was I had a runny nose, and the runny nose prohibited me from recording for a while, because what would happen is every time I tried, well, I didn't even try recording. Every time I wanted to record, I would see that I would have to sniff constantly, because my nose just kept running, and my nose still is not that good. It's just, I've gotten a little bit better, so if you do actually hear me sniff, I'm just gonna say that right now, that if you do hear me sniff, it is not my fault, it is my nose's fault. And it's not like I didn't want to, like, be professional and, like, oh, I'm just gonna record with a runny nose. Well, I tried doing that because, as you see, I haven't been uploading for a few days, and I didn't feel like putting out an update video. I was thinking that if I didn't record today, I was going to put out an update video saying that, yeah, things happen, and I need to remember where the heck I'm going, because I have not played this level for a really long time. But one little thing I should say about this level is, one, I guess we got all the enemies there because the pandas are doing that, but one thing I have to say about this level is that this level is one of those levels where we can't exactly get everything on the first go. We do need a character to finish the rest of this level, and I'm just going to say right now, this level is really short when you don't have to do the character thing. This level is actually one of the shorter levels to begin with. Also, going in here is a crazy secret, because you get a whole bunch of lives. I'm just going to go back here to make sure I got all of them. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, you get 4 freaking lives from being in here, so, and you can say they barely give you lives, but then again, they don't give you as much lives as, say, like, games as, trying to think of it, Super Mario 3D Land. That's the game I've been playing recently. I mean, I've beaten the game before. I've never, like, fully beaten it with all the special worlds, but I've been playing through the game again, trying to get all the star coins, and I have, like, 60 star coins at the end of World 4, and, like, 70 lives, because getting the tops of flagpoles, just, like, the lives add up tremendously. It's really crazy. And I remember one little story I have to say is that, I believe it was back a little earlier this year, my friend Jared and his friend Colby, they were doing this kind of race, I believe, of Super Mario 3D Land, and what was happening was his friend was, like, not getting any star coins, because I guess I don't know if he never played the game before and he just didn't know, or maybe he forgot, but in Super Mario 3D Land, there are many points in the game where you have to collect star coins, because if you don't, you are going to be screwed once you get to certain levels that need star coins. I mean, it doesn't get until World 5 where you need a certain amount of star coins to actually continue the game, because before that it's just like, oh, it's optional stuff, you don't have to do it. But once you get to World 5, in order to get to the Bowser level, because it's the second Bowser level or whatever, you need 50 star coins. And by that time, my friend had like 12. So, well, not my friend, I barely talked to him, but it's my friend's friend, basically. Or whatever you want to say. It doesn't really matter. Can I hit? Yeah, I can hit that guy without doing that. But yeah, It's just that he got there and yeah, they never finished the race, but I believe my friend Jared would have won because, well, yeah, that's a big, like, because my friend had been collecting star coins along the way, and he was slightly behind. And, sorry about that, and I missed that. Let me, get back up there. Actually, no, before I get back up there, I'm just going to end the level here. Like, just get the last thing I need.
We would be honored if you would accept this as a token of our appreciation.
One thing I really like about these levels, well, first, Tom.
The emergency escape bridge. Why didn't I think of it sooner? I shall open it right away.
Oh yeah, and also, as I always say, they always open an area to get to and from the beginning and end of the level, but we're not going to be doing that right now. There is an egg thief we can actually get, and also there is a thing we can go into there. I'm not going to be spoiling that much, but you can probably find it out later. But there is a gem here, and there is this thing right here, the first instance of it in this game at least, the secret thing. I have no idea what the actual name for it is, but it's a secret thing. Also, something I found really funny, well, what I was going to say about the levels is that, what I really like about the levels is that the main objective you can finish in a really short time. Like, I wasn't, like, fully concentrating on the main objective, and I got the main objective done in about, maybe, let's say, 5 minutes, because I believe I saw that on the timer. Maybe a little bit less, because I do have that, like, introduction stuff or whatever in the beginning. But yeah, it's just that they don't take that long. Also, another thing I was going to say was that I find it funny how this is probably the first level where I went through the main objective of the level without really talking about anything else. Like, well, I didn't even talk about, like, the objective of the level, which we have to well, actually, I kind of did with getting all the enemies out of the way. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I kind of got into a conversation, and I really like that. But wait, isn't there the thing right behind? Yep, that's what I thought. And then after you get that, it's there. But yeah, like, I talked about a few stories, which I barely ever do in recording, because I never really have any interesting stories to talk about. I think I know the main reason for this, though. I believe the main reason for, like, why I just automatically have a whole crapload of things to talk about is because I haven't recorded in a few days. And when you don't record in a while, like, you get really pumped up to record, which... The funny thing was, I wasn't even really that pumped up to record. I was, oh god, don't fall, but I was kind of like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna try to record, and that's gonna be it. No, I thought the music cut out earlier, because something I never mentioned about those black portals is that when you get close to them, the music cuts out. Don't ask me why the music cuts out, it just kinda does. It's a little weird, but also the music cuts out, as you see, when it's trying to loop, which is a little bit of a weird thing that the game does, but I guess you can't help it or whatever, because I guess they didn't have an easy way of continuously looping the music, so they just kind of had to stop it, because... Well, Stuart Copeland, which I don't know if this was Ryan Beveridge or Stuart Copeland's work right here for this song, because there are two composers in this game, but it might be Ryan Beveridge, because the song doesn't sound like a Stuart Copeland Spyro song. It's very different, but then again, I can never know. All I know is well, I'm not going to say the level. I know for certain one of the levels is a certain thing, and this guy is taking forever to get, because this guy, oh god... I remember a lot of people have trouble with this guy because, you know, you can't accidentally go a certain way, or what's going to happen is that he'll start running the opposite way, and that's never fun. But as you see, eventually you do start catching up to the guys, and then you can get the stuff. But one little crap thing is that these guys don't slow down when they're going up and down these things like Spyro does, so you have to get behind them a lot or whatever, but I feel like I'm just going to cut this out until I get the guy. I got the guy. I kinda thought I was gonna get the guy from there, but Pee-wee. Yeah, in all honesty, I thought I was gonna get the guy right there, because I was thinking, like, you know what? After I said that, I think I'm getting really close to the guy, so I'm probably just gonna get him. But now, there's literally only one other thing we have to do, and if we miss a gem, we can always go back for it when we come back here, but I believe I got almost everything. There is this one little mission we can do, and then we're done with, this level.
Please help us, Spyro. My friends are trying to go home after a long shift in the fields, but rotten Rhinox keep knocking them down. Can you save the panda workers?
Oh, we can save the panda workers. You bet.
Please hop aboard. Make sure to toast the Rhinox, but not my friends.
Oh god. Now, this mission is definitely not the hardest in the game, but it does have its moments, so as long as I can get the controls correct, because I believe up and down are inverted, but left and right aren't inverted, so that is something you have to be careful of. So what you have to do is you have to go around here, and you have to shoot all these Rhinox, which can be a little tricky, but as long as you have good aim, that is fine. Also, the shooting's a little weird too, because of how it goes or whatever, but as you see, oh god, okay, hit the, oh, that did not work. I did not mean to hit the guy. See what I mean? Sometimes it can be really annoying or whatever, but let's just keep mashing the X button, because that's what we do when you fail, because you don't want to read the text. But yeah, let's try that again. It's weird because, like, I don't like it how old games, the controls were definitely a lot different than they are nowadays, because nowadays, like, nothing's inverted. I mean, you can change it to be inverted, but, like, nothing's inverted. Like, in the Sly collection, actually, I've been playing Sly 2 recently, it's just that in Sly 2, like, the original game, I believe, had inverted left and right and inverted up and down, but the new releases have, well, in the HD collection, what happens is that it's not reversed at all. It's just, like, one simple, like, up, down, left, and right are the same. So it's a little weird, but oh god, hit the guy. Did we hit him? I believe we hit that guy. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, we actually got him though. That is really lucky. Because as you see right now, what we have to do now is we kind of trying to hit them out of the air, which did not work there because of things, and I believe we failed. Okay, I believe we're back to about where we were. Luckily, if you do keep missing them, you can just kind of constantly shoot them, and you should be able to get them or whatever, and I believe this is actually the last pair of Rhinox here. And, yep, that is it.
Please take this shiny egg. It will bring you good luck.
Now, well, first, this is Rusty. I guess you can say I was a little rusty at that mission there. That was a horrible pun. But yeah, that was a little bit of a weird mission, and my nose kind of acted up there. What I mean by my nose acting up is, like, sometimes I'll breathe, like, sometimes when I'm, like, talking or whatever, my nose will, like, all of a sudden get clogged, and it affects the way I have to talk, and it's very weird. But now, we are all done with Bamboo Terrace. Okay, I keep wanting to call it Oriental Express, and that is horrible. And, oh, we got 311 gems from that. That's actually more than you could have got from, actually, no, it's technically not more compared to how many gems are in the level. I guess, no, it's, yeah, whatever.
Let's head on over to the whirligig.
And now that we are over to the whirligig, we're not going to be talking to these people, but be right back. Sorry about that. I really had to blow my nose because my nose is getting very irritating or whatever, but now, what happens there is when we have to exit the level, we have to run all the way back over here, because as you see, a lot of these, well, actually the first two homeworlds are laid out very linear, so like the progressing levels, you keep going this way on here, but first, the next progressing level, Country Speedway, which, the funny thing is, this speedway and the next speedway is not going to be that much of a gap, because of certain things that I want to do certain things before certain other things, just because of things that will happen. But, now going into Country Speedway, well, Sparks has to talk to us. So basically the same thing as the last time, except different obstacles and different people were racing. Okay. Oh, we would like to play the time attack. Oh, it is the easiest. Anyway, here is the second flight level. I don't remember if this one's really hard or not, because I barely remember this one. All I know is that I might miss a few things here. Maybe this is why I probably didn't like it, because I'm not a big fan of the ones where you have to supercharge to get, because I have a habit of missing a lot of these, and that is not fun. Luckily, we're going this way and not opposite way, because sometimes when we're going the opposite way, I do tend to miss a lot of things. But now we have to get these cows with frickin' French hats on. For some reason, I always like calling them toupees, but then I'm like, oh wait, those aren't toupees. Toupees are like little hair pieces people wear that don't have that much hair or whatever. But now we have to get the biplanes, which I don't know how hard these biplanes are to get. Luckily, well, hopefully I do not miss the path they go, because I believe I saw it might have been a playthrough where they missed the path they were supposed to go or something, because I believe you're supposed to go, yep, you're supposed to go over here, and I believe the other person went a different way. Now, I try not to, like, look up Let's Plays for strategies or whatever. That is just kind of what I thought I saw, so that is why I did that. But now, hopefully, we'll be able to get the rest of these planes here. Oh, God, this might be a close one. If we can get this plane, we're done. And we got that first try. The funny thing is, we got that first try, but Honey Speed... Well, no, it wasn't Honey Speedway. That's actually the next Speedway. Spoilers there. But, Mushroom Speedway, we got, like, I believe 2 tries. But that was just because I missed an enemy. But then again, I didn't miss an enemy here. So, yeah, new best time, because that was the first time we did it. Anyways, let's get an egg. Oh, yay! Thanks for the reward. What is it? It is Gavin. That fly dog. Oh, well, we have really only one other challenge, and this is the last challenge we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to keep the secret thing for the next episode. Yes. Same rules go as the last race, except I believe this one is definitely harder, so that is something. And I already missed one of the little blue things we could have gone on, but yeah, this race might take a few tries. If this doesn't take more, if this takes more than 1 try, I will probably cut out until my successful run, just so we don't waste too much time, because sometimes I have a habit of wasting time or whatever, and that is never a fun thing. Also, I believe we can hit these guys if we try hard enough. Don't miss the green thing. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And also, sometimes you have a habit of missing the green things. And other times, I remember that, in some of these races, at least actually in the last Speedway I did, whenever I shot the red things, okay, I actually got that. Dang, okay, I probably should have went for the... Yeah, I probably should have went for the blue one there, because of what happened there. Also, you can be a daredevil here and do this, which I missed one of the other ones anyway, so that really didn't matter. Oh, you are hog-tying on my back or something like that. Jeez, people, okay. Well, also, I'm not really doing the best at racing here because, well, I'm Jordan Lacombe, and sometimes I don't do the best racing skills, I guess. I don't know, actually. But, well, oh, we're gonna restart that. Yeah, we're gonna give up, okay. It's weird that I'm actually gonna keep this one in because I want to see if I can get through a whole race and then stop commentating or whatever. But yeah, you can go through that little thing there as long as you get the other blue checkpoint arrow, not even a checkpoint. I believe the checkpoints would be these green things here, but there are no checkpoints in the race, which is kind of funny because, like, I know in some races you'll get the checkpoints, but I know in, like, courses, like, the checkpoints aren't really a checkpoint, really. It's just kind of like, oh, you get more time. I mean, those are, like, the arcade racers, but I played arcade racers a while ago back in, like, Walmart arcades, I believe, because there used to be an arcade in one of the Walmarts I used to go to, but then I think they got rid of... How do I keep hitting that? Because I feel like I keep missing that thing, and I really should be going for the blue arrow because I keep missing that. That is luckily why I go here and try getting both of those, but fail miserably. Yes. Holy moly goodness. I kind of don't want to commentate for this, because I feel like I would do a lot better if I just, like, not commentate and just try and focus on the racing skills of this race or whatever, but luckily we passed that guy. Now, where are the other people? Also, one little cool thing is you can kind of do like a little shortcut right there where like you can cut some of the things. You don't have to follow the red checkpoint marks like, or the red dotted marks like extremely, extremely close to it. And I believe the race actually wants you going around the thing, but no one goes around it because there's that blue check mark there. And, oh, how am I hitting these things? It keeps looking like I have no way of, or how of hitting these. And can I flame you? Yes, I can flame you, but I want to make sure I get that, and I also missed that yet again. Yay. But as long... Oh no, you're gonna stay behind me because I'm going under here, and I'm gonna be getting both of these... No, I'm not getting both of those blue... Okay, you die, you stay down there, you are going to stay down there. And I feel like I'm going to lose this I'm going to lose this first race, because I have no idea where the first place person is. I mean, I might be able to find the first place person if I can actually, keep doing this perfectly fine or whatever, and where are you? I literally don't see him, actually. Where the heck is the first place person? I guess I can keep going a little fast here until I can... Oh, no, I see him, he's way up there. Let's see if we can, use our sniping skills to shoot him out of the air. I don't know if that's going to actually reach him, but it might. Okay. because I still don't... Actually, did I see a little crack of a plane there in the corner? I don't know, and no, actually, no, that probably would have been the best idea to do, because getting that will mean that I can usually probably hit the guy. Actually, I don't know, because I don't even know where the heck he is, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this race. So what I'm going to be doing is I am actually going to be cutting out until hopefully I can beat this race. Now I'm actually in first place here. This is actually the one try after I got this. I actually got past the one first place person because for some reason I got into first place pretty dang easily, actually. Even though I did miss one of those blue speed up things at the end there, but oh god. Yeah, I kind of thought if I, like, tried concentrating that I would get that, like, first try without commentating, but yeah, so let's get our egg for the race. And yes, and now, after getting this egg, I have to say, well, this is Shem. And now, after that is done, I have to say that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the next episode, we are going to be doing the Hunter secret mission, or I guess secret mission, of this speedway, and going on and facing the second main boss of the game. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later, and goodbye.